Today, all my friends from Golf Digest are actually at my home in Orlando, Florida.
Holly Saunders is popular for more than just being a golf girl, and everyone knows that by now. Over the years, she's gone from playing golf to talking about it, and then to her own subscription-based website and an entire army of social media followers. And now she's making her way back to golf. Well, sort of. More on that in just a minute. But through this super eventful journey, there have been several times when Holly got caught up in a bit of controversy. Hey guys, welcome back to Golf 365, where we give you your daily dose of golf updates. In this video, we're counting down all the times Holly Saunders stormed the golf world. Let's get started. First off, let's talk about how she went from golf to broadcasting to everything digital. Back in her college days, Holly got herself a degree in journalism and a pretty promising golf career. She bagged 2 AJGA victories, went ahead to the 2007 Women's Western Amateur Round of 16, and helped her alma mater, Michigan State, win the 2007 NCAA National Championship. At this point, everything was going pretty well for the golf girl. She knew what she was doing, and she was headed straight for the top. And then, reality hit her like a truck. She had an emergency knee surgery after her junior year at Michigan State, which left her bedridden for months. When she couldn't even walk properly, she knew she had to give up playing golf for good. Talking about that memory, she said, quote, "That was a sad time to be 20, 21 years old and know your dream of playing professionally is over." But of course, the Holly we know would never give up that easily. So what if she couldn't play golf? There were other ways of being involved in the sport, right? At the age of 21, she started working for the Golf Channel and then moved on to Fox Sports just 5 years later. She was creating a handful of opportunities for herself, but after spending about 10 years on national TV, she knew it was time to move on. In 2020, Holly said, quote, "It was a great experience, but at some point you kind of want to work for yourself. And the way that the world changed, especially with COVID, everybody's just kind of doing their own thing, but the goal is always to work for yourself." So, what did that mean? It meant that she was giving up being a sportscaster for golf and heading into a whole new digital career for herself. According to her, the way the world changes and has changed, it's all digital. It's all going to social media, and you can have your own audience every single day. And that's exactly what she did. Right now, she has 693,000 followers on Instagram and over 290,000 followers on Twitter, and she looks happier than ever. Now, let's take a trip down memory lane to the worst day of Holly's life. She spoke about this day when she appeared on Paige Spirnak's podcast in 2020. When we say she came to spill the tea that day, we mean it. So what really happened? Back at the 2015 US Open Championship, Holly was just another journalist with Fox Sports. Well, she was actually pretty prominent, and her career looked promising, so she was doing some on-course interviews. During her candid conversation with Jordan Spieth, she asked him what he'd be wearing to a potential playoff the next day. The question was meant to be a lighthearted one, but things took quite a terrifying turn. Everyone started bashing Holly for asking the question, both on the internet and otherwise. Her personal Instagram and Twitter were practically filled with a series of hate-filled comments. When she recalled the incident, Holly called Jordan a dumb bimbo. She also said, "That was probably the worst day of my life." Getting into the details, she recalled what happened afterwards. Quote, "I remember sitting on the charter flight to the Women's Open, watching all this come in even by some people who were friends of mine in the media. All this hate clearly had a very disheartening influence on young Holly. But hey, she didn't take any of it to heart. Instead, she used it to shape herself into a much stronger human being." In her own words, quote, "After that, I was like, F it. If all these people I had given so much to in the world of golf are going to come down on me like that, then forget it." And get this, more recently, when Holly posted a photo of herself from 2011, she got into quite an internet battle. So here's what happened. Modern Holly posted a throwback photo of 2011 Golf Channel Holly. And of course, it triggered a whole series of trolls on Twitter telling her they missed the old Holly. And that's how the war began. If you ask us, then Holly's sick of all the reminiscing. Now she's no longer the naive little Golf Channel Holly. After everyone came to Twitter asking her where the old Holly went and that they want her back, Holly posted the most awesome comeback on Instagram. Here's what she said, quote, "Let's discuss the word sexy. People wrongly assume that if you are sexy, then you are unable to also be kind, smart, monogamous, or accomplished. I experience this negativity all the time and have many friends who deal with it as well. Society likes to believe that those who are sexy are likely promiscuous, devious, brainless, or poor role models, to name a few negative connotations. This is so insane insane to me, not to mention factually false. Women don't have to be matronly hags to be proper and accepted. She also said, quote, "It's 2022. What people think. Be sexy, be bold, be brilliant, make money, make your partner happy, and make yourself happy. Wear that extra red lipstick and the low-cut top. You don't need permission." And get this, she wasn't done yet. She made another big statement saying, quote, "And to the haters who actually write that I looked better the other way, get some eyeglasses." Now, this incident reminded us of when Holly started throwing some big financial numbers to her trolls on Twitter. Back in 2021, a golf nerd asked her why she's doing these photos and not golf. She confidently replied, "Because I don't love golf. I'm not passionate about it." But of course, that's not all. She also boasted about her huge paychecks by saying, "I also make 20 times as much money doing these photos as compared to my salary at Golf Channel." Literally 20 times. It's pretty clear that Holly has no patience when it comes to people bashing her for flaunting her looks. In another popular tweet, she said, "I am sexy and it makes me happy. I am a sexy, powerful woman. And if that makes you uncomfortable, unfollow me now, because this Twitter crowd I have is super golfy, super judgy, and super rigid. I'm not down with that." Now that's a boss woman shutting down all her haters with just one bold statement. Speaking of Twitter, it almost seems like Holly loves to post some risky, not safe for watching tweets. In a very recent tweet, our favorite golf girl turned boss woman wasn't afraid to talk about what makes her horny. Nope, nothing too explicit though. Sorry if that's what you were hoping for. She posted a video from the golf course and wrote, "Does anything make you hornier than hitting the center of the club face?" If you ask us, it's almost as if she's trying to bring a little bit of sexy to the otherwise boring world of golf. If only we knew why. Oh, that's right. We need to tell you guys about Holly's brand new Expo Sports League. If there is one way of storming the entire golf world, then this was it. Holly did it. Actually, scratch that. She basically took the whole golf world and threw it in the middle of a tornado. That's the kind of uproar she's just caused. If you guys have no idea what we're talking about, then you're about to be shocked out of your minds. Holly's about to launch the hottest sports league in the world. And hey, spoiler alert, it's gonna be pretty darn nude. When announcing the league, she said, "Imagine your favorite IG babes going head to head in competition, sweaty, oiled up. That's what we're doing at Expo Sports." Now, it's safe to say that there's a lot of anticipation ahead of Holly's new sports league. Even though she hasn't revealed what sports the models will be playing, she did mention some sort of topless matches. And frankly, we don't know how we feel about that. On the official Instagram account for Expo Sports, Holly posted a breathtaking video of what we should expect. And as expected, we saw Holly starring in the trailer herself, riding a spinner bike and wearing, well, almost nothing. We already know that Holly has a thing for being bold and confident, so we weren't so surprised by such a hot, sweaty, and sexy trailer to kick off her sports league. Still, we're left wondering where things will go from here. And that's a wrap for this video. Wow, that was a lot of times Holly Saunders basically stormed the golf world. Which awesome comeback of hers was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Before you head out, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to never miss another video. See you in the next one.